Andrew, good day. Speak up, speak up.
Thank you. I would like to know, what is the answer to the most meaningful and relevant question I don't know how to ask?
Do you think there is something missing from you?
No, but I just don't know what I don't know.
Neither do we. We don't know what we don't know. But we do know that when we need to know it, nothing will stop us from knowing it. Because everything happens in perfect timing. So all you need to do is follow the formula, and anything you need to know that you don't know now will come to you in perfect timing. Because that's what synchronicity does. It's the organizing principle. Is that a good enough answer?
Not quite what I was looking for.
And what do you think you're looking for?
Well, I don't know.
And again, what do you think is missing from the information you have? Do you understand the formula?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Then we would suggest that the most important thing right now is to more precisely understand what we're saying, because what we're giving you is literally an instruction manual for how you create your physical reality. It's literally a description of the structure of existence. And when you use it precisely, when you understand it fully, then you will know that you know what you need to know right now and don't need to know anything you don't need to know right now. And that if you do need to know it, you will, in perfect timing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
A few years ago in Baja, Mexico.
Speak up, speak up.
A few years ago in Baja, Mexico, I saw like a 36-foot firebird that is said to be between 15 and 30,000 years old.
Well, time is not really relevant for the idea of those kinds of interdimensional beings. It's sort of connected to the same kind of interdimensional beings that American Indians call kachinas. They live in between dimensions. And so, in a sense, relative to your time frame, it may seem to be very ancient. Relative to itself, it's not necessarily experiencing space and time in the same way. What is it you wish to understand about the representation of the Firebird?
How did it get there?
How did it come into your reality? It shifted its frequency.
Okay.
Remember, all realities are here. They're only separated by a difference in frequency of vibration of energy. So when certain beings that are proficient at it can shift their frequency, they can make themselves appear to your senses, or your senses have stretched enough to be able to perceive things that are slightly out of phase with your typical physical reality.
Okay, this was cut in stone?
Yes?
Does that make a difference?
No.
Okay.
Because the representation is the representation. How did it make you feel?
There was powerful energy there. I was feeling
Yes.
the energy.
And what do you wish to do with that state of being?
That's a good question.
Well, thank you. I sometimes ask them. Do you have a good answer?
No. I don't have a good answer to that yet.
Do you have any idea what your passions in life are?
Yes,
Why the hesitation?
because it's kind of shifting right now with the new information I've been given.
All right. Can you give us a specific example of something that represents a new passion for you?
I've been told by others that I've been doing some earth work that is not quite known to me, but just by my energy and following specific guidance, I've been doing earth work.
What does earth work mean to you?
Well, that's what I didn't know, and I just learned that somehow it's connected to working with ley lines, connecting sacred sites.
All right. And how do you want to apply that in your physical reality in service to others?
I'm still working on that.
Oh, well, for how long?
Well, I don't know. As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. Does it have to take long?
No.
Could it happen tomorrow?
I suppose it could.
Is that within the threshold of your believability?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Thank you for your honesty. So, it's up to you to decide how long you will work on it before you feel ready to apply this in service to others, yes?
Well, it feels like I'm already doing that
How?
on an unconscious level.
Oh, no. Remember what I said? Action is the language of physical reality. Keeping things on an unconscious level isn't enough. You have to express it in order for it to be meaningful in service to others. So how can you express it in service to others? Physically.
I have been moved around quite a bit following my guidance and feeling like a tuning fork, offering a specific frequency to different areas of the planet.
And how do you do that?
By being there.
Do you gather people around you to absorb that frequency?
It's with the earth itself.
Again, that's one way to provide a frequency in general, but how can you do it more specifically for actual interactions with other people? Can you teach them the earthwork?
If I knew what I was doing, I could do that.
You have just said you go to certain places and do this. Do you not know what you're doing when you do that?
No, I don't.
Then how can you do it?
By being. That's what I'm hearing, just by being.
So you know what you're doing when you're being. Yes? You know how to just do it by being, yes?
Yes.
So you know what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Can you teach that to other people?
Yes.
When will you start that?
Well, now seems like a good time.
Especially since it's the only time there is. Does this help you?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You humans are so evasive. Don't be afraid to express. Don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to be of service. Not everyone will want what it is you have to give, but there are those who are waiting to receive your gift. Do not deprive them and make them wait. That's not a nice thing to do. Good day, good day.
I will ask her questions to Bashar instead.
Two questions.
What?
Ask.
Yeah, ask you about her questions instead.
Yes.
Yeah. Where is Santa Claus?
In your heart.
Okay. Thank you. Next question. How was Bashar born?
I was born in a small birthing village that is temporary on our planet. Through the energy fields of my parents, my body formed in between those two energy fields when they intersected, and I took on the form that I have now. Do you understand the answer?
Yeah. Okay. Next question. 2 days ago, a friend of mine took a photo of the moon in Los Angeles, and there was a triangle UFO. Is that you?
No.
What was your message at that time?
It is not me, but it may be another member of my species. I'm not the only one that has a triangular UFO.
Wow. Oh, I see.
My ship is still exactly above us now in Sedona.
Bedrock? Bedrock? Is that bedrock?
Bell Rock, above Bell Rock. How far?
Yeah.
At this particular moment, 1,000 feet.
Oh. Cross.
900 feet.
Wow. Great.
800 feet.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, back to 900. You just scared me. $700 feet.
Oh.
Where it will remain for a while.
Wow. After that, I will meet you.
Maybe someday. But you are, in a sense, meeting us right now.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aveo.
Bashar,
Good day.
I almost didn't come, but
Neither did I.
I gotta say that I said I would only come if I speak one master to the next, and here we are.
All right.
I've had an amazing life. I'm still living it great to the fullest. Done many things, and I want to ask your input on the excitement. I've had many excitements, and I've accomplished many things.
Yes.
And I believe since I was like 5, 6, I've been just running hard, from helping family, creating my own businesses and stuff like that since a young age. And so I've been accomplishing all these things since I was a young kid.
Yes.
And I've reached the point where probably like 5 years ago I had the spiritual awakening, and I've really dove deep into all this knowledge, and now that I have a lot more understanding, I have contact with you now. And nothing really excites me the way it used to.
That's all right. You can change your excitement.
Okay. Like, obviously there's things out there that I am still pursuing, that are in my realm that I find exciting.
Yes.
But it's not like it used to be. Like when I had this vigor, like I didn't care, like I knew that was it, I would do it. Now I have a lot of options, and I go towards them, but they're not as exciting, and I'm
Well,
okay
what
with
is
that.
exciting for you now? You must have some idea of what's more exciting for you now.
Well, that was my question. That's my question to you, because I'm okay with how I feel. I'm okay with the stage I'm in. I'm okay with.
That's not what it sounds like. If you could do anything, if there were nothing holding you back, what would you be doing?
I mean, wildly, I would make some music, some entertainment.
But what prevents you from doing that? Would that be exciting?
Yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. It's just that, like, that's such a, like, I guess the belief it's not there because it's something that I've never really explored. As a kid, I did a little bit.
So what? What has that got to do with anything that you could do now if you're really excited about it? Why wouldn't you explore it now? If you say that's representative of a higher level of excitement, why wouldn't you explore it? What's holding you back? What assumptions, what definitions, what beliefs are holding you back?
I guess my mind has been developed as far as like beliefs in like business, you know, not in that creative realm. It's always just been like transactional.
Business is creative.
Yes, it is. But it's a different category. But all
We
in all,
understand.
it is.
But are you excited about doing music? Yes.
I
or
haven't
no?
taken the plunge to do it due to the fact that I'm like, I have a few excitements, but nothing seems that exciting. But if anything did, like that would probably be an option. Like, okay, that would be more exciting. That would be more.
Well, that's a nice way to beat around the bush. If anything did, I guess that would.
Yeah, why not?
Then that's another way of saying that excites you. What's holding you back?
Well, obviously, it's you. I mean, everything is you. Everything is, I'm holding myself back, obviously.
But how? What's preventing you from actually taking action in that direction of making music? What assumptions are you making that makes you stop before you start?
That I'm so trained in like, you know, I've done accounting and stuff like that and real estate and stuff like that.
Can you not be trained in music?
Yeah, I can. Obviously, I can. Yeah. It's just, I'm telling you, it's just that I'm so freaking ingrained in a certain direction that it's hard for me to break away.
That's a belief.
And exactly.
So why do you buy into that it's hard to break away from that? Is it because you're afraid to move forward in that because you think you'll fail?
That's always a possibility, but
No. Yes, it may always be a possibility,
Yes.
but what you believe is that it's a probability.
Yeah, since it's an unfamiliar territory, yes, and it's way out of.
All right, it's unfamiliar territory,
Yes.
but you know, the only thing you ever discover in the unknown is more of yourself.
And I like that you're saying that because I've always been that individual who just takes direction, who cares.
Well, if you've always been that individual, then continue to be that individual. Just because you are changing the modality doesn't mean you can't keep going.
Yeah, you're right. I like that.
If it makes it any easier to your brain, you can say you're now going into the music business.
I like that.
What can you do to start moving in the direction of your excitement?
Well, my mind already has some plans that I just don't take action on because of the.
Oh, you already have plans, do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like what? Do share.
Like, I mean, there's courses out there from great artists that, you know, they share on how to get started and how they get started. And, you know, you could get motivation from there. And then.
And that is something you're moving forward on?
No, I have not. No.
Is that something you are willing to move forward on? Even to any degree?
Yeah,
Let
absolutely.
me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
Remember this, we have said. If you do not believe that your excitement can support you, then by all means honor your belief system and keep doing what you believe you need to support you. However, if you're going to do that, at the very least, because we can see and feel that you're chomping at the bit, at the very least, give yourself the opportunity to take whatever actions you are comfortable taking in the direction of your excitement so that your excitement can prove to you that it can actually support you. So at least be willing to take some action in the direction of your excitement to give it a chance to show you that you can keep going in that direction, but at a pace that you're comfortable with. And one day, maybe you'll reach that point, sooner or later, where you go, you know what? I now understand that my excitement in this direction, this new thing, can support me, and I can now let go of the things that I'm not really that excited about, but I did it at my own pace that's comfortable for me. That's up to you.
Right.
So you can do it as quickly or slowly as you wish. Just understand that when you decide to move in that direction, it will be supportive in the same way anything has been supportive, because the universe doesn't make a differentiation between those things. Only you do. You have to decide, well, what's so different about going into music? Okay, it's unfamiliar, but so what? When I started my business, that was unfamiliar too.
Yeah.
So this is a different unfamiliar. So what? You can do it. If you really are excited about it, you can do it. Have fun with it. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Take it at whatever pace you're comfortable with. But do it in whatever way you can, so you can prove to yourself that you can still be excited about life and excited about doing certain things that you say you would like to be excited about, but are not allowing yourself to be excited about, because you're getting in your own way with all of these reasons why you can't move forward. That's up to you. You're the one calling the shots. Yes?
Yeah, thank you.
Does this help?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a lot of self-inquiry that I've done, which leads me to my next question. I know you mentioned everybody has an original energy frequency on them of what direction or what inspires them.
Yes.
But it's only like our beliefs or our thinking that kind of blocks us from it.
Yes.
Is there any methods other than self-inquiry and time? I mean, because it's all permission slip, and with time, the knowledge.
Do you understand that you get to decide these things? That you get to choose whatever methods you wish, whatever permission slips work for you?
I'm aware of that, yeah.
Are you?
Well, you're telling me yes.
Can you be aware enough of it that you actually exhibit it in your actions?
Isn't the saying the things that you're doing already are the things that actually inspire you, that no one has to tell you what to do?
Yeah, but if you are not excited about them anymore, then that might be an indication that there are other things you could be doing. Unless you're the one dampening the excitement in those things. But if you're not, if the excitement is actually waning naturally, that's your first indication that something else now may need to be on your path.
And I think that's exactly where I'm at. I mean, earlier I heard
It is.
one of your videos saying that I need to just allow things to leave so other new things can come back, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yes, well, don't hesitate then.
Okay.
Do what you can in the direction of what you say might be something very exciting for you, and see where it leads you.
Will do.
It's up to you.
I will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.